no. Dude, chat, I actually think I'm schizophrenic. Like, genuinely, I think I've become a schizo at this point. Cause I'll be going about my day, and something weird or cringe will happen, and in my head I will internally monologue, oh my gosh, chat, this was terrible. Like, I'll internally monologue myself telling a story to chat, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, chat, this is terrible. There's no chat in real life. It's just me and myself and my brain, and it's like I actually feel like I'm going like bad word. I actually feel like I'm going insane, chat, dude. Like something will happen that I don't like, and I'll be like, chat, oh my gosh, chat, this is terrible. What has happened? This sucks. And it's like, oh my god. Like, my brain is slowly devolving. I don't even stream. That's the issue. I don't even stream, so it's inexplicable. The processing power of my brain is just like, yeah, oh my gosh, chat, this sucks. Who is chat? Yeah, I'm existing in the real world, in the physical plane, dog, and I'm just like, yeah, chat, this is bad. Like, what? Like something will go bad at school. Like, I'll hold the door open, or like, you know when you're like walking in the halls and you're trying to go through a door, like at school, because you know doors only exist at school, right? And then you try to go in, but someone else is also at said door, and you're like, dang, that is right. What is it? Alright, yeah. And then you both go through the door, and it's kind of awkward, and I'm like. And like that'll happen, and then in my brain I'll be like, oh my gosh, chat, no, this is like, I'll be like, oh my gosh, chat, that was so awkward, right? And it's like, what? Like, what am I going on about? And I recognize this behavior, and I think because I've recognized this behavior, my brain keeps doing it. Like, it's actually subconscious at this point. Or sometimes it's like, cause I'm not a loud person at school. I'm quite a quiet person at school. So if I'm feeling awkward or bored, so I stand in the lunch line with my friends every day, but I never buy food because I pack food every day. My parents pack food for me, and it's way better than lunch food, the caf food, because cafeteria food is disgusting. It's terrible, right? So, but I'm just standing there, right? And sometimes they'll be talking, and these guys are really tall. I am a short fella. Well, I'm not short. I'm 5. I don't know my height anymore. I'll get into that later, right? But I'm not the tallest. These guys are tall. These guys are built, right? I'm not nearly as big or tall as these guys. And sometimes I'll just be standing there, and they'll like start talking to these other people that I don't really know, and I'll have no way to like interject. So I'll just be thinking to my chat, my head. Oh, chat, this is so awkward. I'll internally monologue something, like I'm talking to chat, but there's nobody. I'm not talking because I'm thinking. I'm thinking, but there's nobody there. You know what I mean? It's so weird. I actually feel like I'm going like schizo. But not schizo, because that's not schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a disease. Nope. A mental illness. I shouldn't have said that. It's actually so bad sometimes. Cause like, and then I'll just get, and I'll be like, I don't know. It's so weird. Like, it's genuinely so weird that, and I noticed this, I was like, I gotta talk about this on stream because it is good content. To be strange in the brain, if you will. Chromium in the domium. I spelled some chromium in my domium. This song is black. Anyways. Dude. I needed that water so badly, bro. Bro, is that, yeah? It's water in a quart. It's 4 cups of water. It's my own home recipe. You put 4 cups of water in a jar, and that's it. And I think it held a cup and a half of water, and I'd finish that pretty fast. And the issue is, during COVID, I would get really cold because I wouldn't wear socks. Fun fact, if you wear socks, you can't get cold in a warm house. But if you don't, you almost always get cold. Because your floors, if they're wood, absorb the cold. So I was getting cold all the time, right? So I'd fill the glass up. It was a pint. It was like this big. Like, bigger than my head, right? Dude. And I'd fill it up with water. And I'd put it in the microwave for like 3 minutes. and it'd be perfect. Cause it'd be just warm enough, like, you know what, like hot chocolate on a cold day. It'd be like that, but it was just water. So imagine hot chocolate but less. All right. So I do that every day, 4 months, maybe 4 or 5 months, a long enough time to where this is probably not good. You're not supposed to microwave glass this often. Hot chocolate, exactly. It's like if you make your hot chocolate with water, but you actually don't put hot chocolate powder and you just drink water. Please get away from me. Please get away from me. No! Right? So I do this for like 4 months, right? And one day, I go to reach for the glass. And I reach for it. I don't touch the glass. Well, I think I touched the glass. And I pick it up. What record last week? Bro, I've been on I keep losing. I can't win. I pick up this glass. I don't squeeze it. I don't do anything to this glass. It shatters in my hand. I pick it up like this. Like this other glass. Shatters everywhere. Glass everywhere. Huge cut on my leg. Giant cut on my leg. I just found out like 3 days ago. I have a scar there I didn't know about because I didn't think the cut was that bad. It was like bleeding a little bit. And there was no glass in the wound, so I was chilling. Unless there was and I just didn't notice, and I have glass in my leg still. But that's okay. Dude. But it's actually so bad. Like, it was like, I was so confused. Because I literally, this, or I think it was less than, okay, you couldn't even see me pick up, but I think it was less than me picking up my glass. I think I went to grab it, and I don't know if I grabbed too hard. Maybe I was having a bad Minecraft factions day. Maybe you know, some guy called me terrible at the game. Some like EU guy called me terrible at the game and told me to game end myself in real life multiple times that day, and I wasn't having it, right? So what I remember happening is I go to grab it, and it's right here on the side of my desk where my other water ball is. And I go to grab it, and I touch it, and it just goes and breaks. Just, like, it's like I hit it, but I don't remember hitting it, and it shatters. But I remember it being in my hand when it broke, so I don't know actually what happened. Maybe I picked it up really fast, and it couldn't handle my sheer power, the sheer F delta D of my hand, right? But dude, it was actually, I was so confused. I just sat there, I was like, what happened? And it was also full of warm water, so I also had warm water and glass on my, just all over everywhere. And I was like, this sucks. This is the worst thing that has ever happened. And I was like, that sucks. I need more water. I am out of breath again. This sucks. Whatever. That was a speed potion. That was my last speed potion. That wasn't my jump boost. I'm doping. I'm doping, chat. Nice. End of. Okay. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.